And a good morning to you all. It is a Thursday and the last of the tranquil days coming up here. I do want to just give one thank you. Got a shout out to our producer, our overnight producer, Josh. Uh, Appreciate, by the way, all the comments that you left yesterday. Not only on my Facebook Live morning chat, but we posted other things about Dave and his statement there. We got hundreds and hundreds, I think close to 1,000 responses, which is the most comments, I think the most that I can remember. But I do thank you so much for all your kind thoughts. And Josh got me a nice vanilla cake, just as just a nice thought, for the tough time that I had yesterday, and that was very thoughtful. You know, um, I work with Josh. We don't see each other a lot, and he's one of our younger groups there. And for him to go out and do that was a very kind gesture on his part, and I do appreciate it. And I will be sharing this with other people in the newsroom because I really don't need all these calories. So there you go, Josh. Thank you so much. You are a gentleman and a very nice guy, and this meteorologist definitely appreciates that. As Oh, I forgot we could split the screen there. Okay, I'm still learning this for the most part. Uh, there we go. Yeah, let's. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, always go with the original when in doubt. Here's a nice look at our quick fill weather cam. I showed this about 10 minutes ago at the end of our show, Good Morning Erie, and I thought it was a lens flare, but that was actually a little fog. But you can see kind of a patchy fog here, a mist out in the distance. Winds are light. There's a flag, hardly moving. Well, it's not moving at all. And the weather in pretty good shape for today. This is the last of the calm days, really, as we do expect some snow to get in here. We chatted about it, very briefly yesterday, and it's still on track. And as just trying to get the future cast up here. So again, just to get past today here, the northerly wind is going to keep things chilly once again. And we'll have kind of a mix of sun and clouds here, as you can see, through the day. And just no problems really. Relatively light winds, chilly. Probably won't get out of the 30s here in Erie, but basically everyone else will try to get you to 40 degrees. As we head on toward tonight, the winds pick up a bit out of the east northeast. That's a good indicator of a storm system approaching, and you can see it here. And it's going to it's going to be pretty much a snow event. Now, it'll probably begin sometime around or right before daybreak, and could get steady through the morning rush hour. I'm hoping it'll stay light enough because usually, especially with these, I know 30s aren't warm, but compared to teens, it's a warm snow event here, or a mild snow event. They usually get slippery right at the onset. And unfortunately, the timing seems to be right around that morning rush hour. So I'm hoping it'll be light enough, but it doesn't take much to really slicken up those roads quickly. Now, municipalities, PennDOT will probably pre-treat the roads, probably. Sometimes it works. Sometimes its effectiveness varies. If the air is still kind of dry, a lot of that pre-treating will dry and not be as effective. So, not to mention the pretty good wind also tends to evaporate some of that liquid. So, they can pre-treat, but its abilities are limited in what it can actually provide. So once that snow starts, and especially the side roads, they can get slippery very quickly. Kind of like what happened, Tuesday evening, when was it Monday evening? No, days run together here, but it was when we had that snow that developed during the evening rush hour, and that really slickened up the roads very quickly. Even though we only had 3 inches of snow, not a lot, but it accumulated quickly, and I think that's what could happen Hopefully, it doesn't kick in until after the morning rush hour. You see those darker blues coming in around 8 to 9, but you can't take the timing here as gospel. There's always some play of an hour or two each way. Now, notice again, blue, 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 a little pink mixing in. Here you can see the spin. Here is that low right there, Northeast Ohio. And the track of the low takes it, you can see, looks like right through Meadville. I think it's going to be a little bit farther south than that. But even so, this is going to be primarily a snow event. Now, I will allow for some mix here in Meadville and Titusville and, during the afternoon. But by evening, as the low passes, we're back to cold and snow. And you can see there still could be some good bands here with some what we call frictional forcing here along the lakeshore. So the snow is, it'll diminish during the afternoon, but it's not going to shut down all the way until probably, well, at least appreciably until after midnight. You can see things start to taper off as we head toward Saturday, and not much more expected here. So we're going to get a good one-day hit of some snowfall here. And how much snow will we get? Here is my best guess here with the snowfall. And Jen looking at about 3 to 6 inches for most of Erie County. Chautauqua County, you'll probably get 3 to 6, maybe 4 to 8. Meadville, again, expecting the snow to mix in with a little bit of rain. So we'll cut your amounts a bit more, 2 to 4. And Warren kind of splitting the difference here, 3 to 5. Now, again, the storm track still has some uncertainty to it. And, if it does go a little farther north again, that 2 to 4 would get into Erie County. But, we'll see right now. But that's the way it looks just to get ready to get back into wintertime mode. This does not include Friday evening. You may be able to tack on perhaps another couple of inches here in Erie. So the potential for 6 inches here in Erie is pretty good. Storm totals extended through the day Friday and probably from sunset to midnight Friday night before things start to taper off. And so going right to the 7-day forecast here. There it is. So temperatures on the cool side. We're supposed to be in the low 40s now. So March is quickly becoming a chilly month. And a below average month after I think all winter the months have been averaging out above normal, but so far March is below normal here. Not seeing any decent warming in sight. No Arctic outbreaks either, as you can see. Cold hits here, especially on Tuesday. There we get another round of some light snow showers, flurries, and maybe a bit of a mix from Monday and Tuesday of next week. And of course, remember, you go to bed Saturday night, set your clocks ahead 1 hour, okay? And you lose that hour of sleep, but the days tend to get a little bit longer. Greg Schaefer, good to see you. At State College. Well, welcome here locally. Nice to have you here. Aaron Waterhouse. Lori, sweet, good to see you. Hello, Danielle and Mercer. Thank you so much, Danielle. We appreciate it. April, hello to you. Diane, hello. Yep. And yes, it's March. You got to expect that snow there. And Corey, yeah, I do have to do I forgot today, Shelley. I got, that was really Dave's baby when it came to jokes for Scott Mitchell. And I've got to you're right. I've got to get into into that joke mode. I got in a little late at work today, and there are things that you do, and I just didn't get a chance to do it. But I will get in the mode because Scott's such a great guy, and he rolls with it so well. He definitely is the consummate on-air guy when it comes to the zoo. Bob and Sue, good to see you. Hey, Lori, 22 and frosty out there. Hello, Patricia. St. Vincent's. Oh, I hope you're getting better there, Patricia. Good. I hope you go home today as well. And if you go home tomorrow, it could be a little snowy. Hello, Amy. Good to see you out there. State Street, 25 degrees. Nancy Turner, hello to you. Thank you, Patricia. Do appreciate that. Harry, good to see you. Yeah, there's a lot of hard pack ice there, Warren, on the side streets and sidewalks. Wouldn't be surprised if there were school delays tomorrow there, Lori, out there at the borough. Hello, Phyllis, our other borough girl. Edinburgh got 23. And hello there, Colleen. Good to see you. Michelle out in Corey. Hello to you. Carol Molina. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Again, we do appreciate it. Thank you, Lori. Apparently, a lot of people thought the same thing based on the comments. Always good. Always good to hear. I don't know, Sue. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about tomorrow in Erie. You may want to consider redoing it. I mean, this isn't lake effect. This will be solid snow. It could be kind of a dicey travel. Though most of the snow is going to fall in the morning, it may actually taper off by the time you travel. So obviously, it's your call there. Yes, everyone's going to get the snow, Chris. Linesville probably about close to the maybe 2 or 3. I don't think you get as much as us here in Erie. Hello to you, Lori. Thank you again. Rick, nice to see you. And yeah, my son has to drive to Meadville. I get it there, Shelley. So just let her know. Let her know it could be kind of a dicey drive, and maybe leave a little earlier. Okay. And hey, Becky, good to see you. You stay warm and take care as well. April, good to see you. Glad to have everyone here today. Thank you so much. I got to go. We're going to share some cake, the Josh cake, with the other people in the newsroom here, unless he gets upset. Maybe he just wants it for me. I don't know. But like I said, I don't mind sharing it. We still have some of these orange cookies too from Atkins. Yeah, so much for giving up sweets for Lent. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves. Talk to you tomorrow.